Alright, so it's been a couple days since I last saw the bug. It's still in Temple. We're in Addison at their regional airport, and John is gonna give me a ride over to Temple so I can replace the alternator and to grab all my crap. He's already waiting for me, so let's meet with him. It looks like a Blackhawk. Yeah.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna do the walk around, pre-flight, all that stuff, because I thought I'd beat you here, but I didn't. So yeah.
Well, I didn't know if you needed to be here earlier,
no,
so I just went ahead and.
Yeah.
All right. We have made it. This is John's SR-22. I've seen pictures of these planes, but this color is actually really nice, and the interior looks awesome. So we're gonna do some pre-flight check stuff.
Oh yeah, go for it.
So this should be dope. So we've made it, and there it is. It's still here. The battery was pretty low, so we put it on a charger. We already just started working on this. We're about to take the alternator out. That's probably, I'll show you here in a second. The alternator actually looks like it's the same size. It's a different shape, but I think they won't matter. I think it'll be fine. Different connectors and whatnot, but not much to complain about there. But again, thank you, shout out to John and the guys from Texas Hot Rides. Go check them out at hotrides.com. Check out their inventory, and of course you can always find them on Instagram, Texas Hot Rides. So let's get cracking, shall we? Good evening, viewers. So I tried to put the alternator in there, and as it turns out, this particular model did not use an alternator. It used used a generator. Yeah. You may ask, how on earth did I make that mistake? Oh, well, that would be because, quite frankly, I'm an idiot. So guess where I'm driving right now? In my grandparents' minivan to get a generator. Turns out that O'Reilly's in Waco has one, and that is the closest one I can find, which honestly I didn't think I was going to find that anywhere. Here I am again, one-way ticket to one place, and again running into issues. So I'm hoping I can make good time, come back and put this thing together and get to Dallas as soon as possible. So wish me luck.
One eternity later.
I can make this brighter. Oh, that's bright. All right, so what should have taken me an hour or two took me all day. Turns out, for some reason, in 74, from 1974 to 1979, Super Beetles, or VW Bugs, in the US had alternators already. This is a 94, therefore it only made sense, right? This comes with an alternator, even though it didn't quite look like an alternator, but I was like, whatever, it's an updated one. That's probably why. So I didn't even think to look for a generator. I can't remember the last time a car had a generator. Oh, it's so aggravating. Anyways, got the generator, drove to Waco and back, which was like a total of like a little over an hour. Waco's like 36 miles. So, anyways. Oh, I don't have a license plate line. There's not even a cable attached to it. The bulb is there, but that's it. Nothing's attached to it. So, oh, my wife is calling, so I'll catch you all here in a second.
One eternity later.
Alright. Where was I? Wrong alternator. Oh, broke my pulley in half. Yep, that happened. So the pulley on the Volkswagen is like two-part, right? There are two halves. The half that goes on the generator, as I was trying to take it off because I didn't have the right tools, well, I broke it. I broke it bad. And ended up taking it to some mom and pop shops right outside the temple. The guy welded it. I mean, they're solid weld, except for the fact that, you know, I had to grind a lot of that stuff up in order for the other half of the pulley to fit, so. And then there's some washers that are counted, they're like spacers. And basically what that counts as is like the more space you take off, the tighter that pulley gets. And it just basically, that's how you tighten tighten it all up. The, I can't even think of the name in English right now, the band. I put it right down there. Maybe it is called the fan. I don't think it is, but I'll put it down there. And then when I did that, the fan started rubbing against the box. And then I had to take it all apart. And I took the extra spacers that I wasn't using on the pulley for the generator to put it on the fan side. And I got rid of the noise, and it kind of came back, and then it went away. So I have no clue if any of this is going to stick together. And I have 2 hours to find out if it will, and hopefully it will. Alright, just in case you're trying to imagine what it looked like. There it is. It made it from Temple to Waco, so I guess that's good enough, right? So I made it past Waco, and literally the battery light came on, and now I turned around, came back, met with someone that could borrow some tools, turned around, went back after I thought I fixed it, and at the exact same spot I had to turn around, come back. To which now I'm spending the night at a friend's house. So, good night. Hello, viewers. Yeah, I bought a charger because it turns out that it's not the generator, it's the regulator. It makes me wonder if the generator was bad to begin with. So I just spent $110, $120, and it might not even, it could have been fixed with a $30 regulator. So now I'm going to Dallas, charging this up, and hopefully with no lights on, hopefully we can make it. So that's that. Alright, so here's a scoop. Bought a charger, as you saw earlier, and charged it up to maybe like 65-70%, and I was just kind of like, I can't wait any longer. I just want to make it home. Worst case scenario, get really close to Dallas, and I actually have friends that are nearby Dallas that can help me out. Worst if push comes to shove, so I am just so ready to be home. I'm so tired of this trip. I am so annoyed. Just has been one issue after another, and of course I'm learning, and I guess in the future I'll probably just go ahead and buy an alternator, the generator, a voltage regulator, and some pulleys, and a couple of odds and ends, because you never know what might go wrong. These are old vehicles that got daily driven every single day, and I'm pretty sure the odometer has gone over once or twice. Not guaranteed, but it's not uncommon. So, that's kind of a testament to these cars, right? So they last a long time, and fixing them is cheap and not extremely difficult if you know what you're doing, just like most things in life. But the fact that I was able to take this thing apart like 4 times is pretty amazing to me, because the process was so simple. Once you figure out what went where, then these are very, very simple machines. So let's not just flip over to a time lapse, I think. So let's roll. That's about 65 miles away from Waco, give or take. A little bit more than 65 miles where I'm at right now. And that is on 70% charge on the battery. I'm not using any lights, I'm not using anything. It's still daytime, so the only thing that makes me nervous is that I took off my little license plate light that I zip tied on there. And I'm just hoping I can make it to Dallas before the sun goes down. And Dallas is no big deal, but on I-35, man, our state troopers brutal. I got pulled over for way less than that. So I just hope I make it there. There it is. Good old Dallas. Oh my goodness, we have made it to Dallas. I'm not quite to my destination. That's still like 20 miles away. But I made it to Dallas. And the voltage regulator randomly started working the second I crossed the county line. Will you not believe this is the holy land for VW bugs? Yes, indeed it is. And I am so elated that finally this bug is in Dallas. Oh man, what a journey. What a journey. Oh man. Wow. Jeez. You know, I kind of figured there would be breakdowns. I didn't think I would be this frustrated every single time it broke down. What an adventure. What an adventure. I can't wait to see my wife, kiss her in the face, see my dog. Wow, what an experience. I don't think I would change it for anything. And I did feel, there's several moments I just felt like a failure, felt like I made a horrible choice, a mistake at that. It's been worth it. It's been worth every moment. Oh, now I just have to make it home on a car that works, that is charging.
A few moments later.
So literally, right as I was celebrating that the voltage regulator started working again, well then, maybe about 5 minutes into that, it died again. And guess what? I was 2 blocks away from home, and it's dead. So here comes my lovely wife to the rescue, and the 4Runner, and see if we can maybe not jump start, but charge the battery just enough to go 2 blocks. So here we go.